Apple TV Plus is trying, it is returning for a fourth season. And I had to binge all 3 previous seasons since I'd never watched. Now, if you're missing a series that has the feel-good vibes of Ted Lasso, you're going to want to dive into this show. The series fast-forwards 6 years, discovering that Nikki and Jason are experienced adopters, having built a lovely little nuclear family, enriched by an extraordinary support network. However, as their teenage daughter Princess starts to yearn for a connection with her birth mom, Nikki and Jason find themselves confronted with the ultimate test of their parenting skills. Now, it was a bit jarring at the very start of this season because the 10-year time jump means we have new actors for Princess and Tyler, the 2 kids that Rafe Spall's Jason and Esther Smith's Nikki have adopted. Now, for this season, we're watching the couple now maneuver through the ups and downs of raising teenagers as they stretch their boundaries and attempt to just gain more independence. And this isn't really something new for the series. I mean, yeah, the ages are different, but every season we've witnessed characters being confronted with challenges and then working to create positive change. This really is one of those feel-great shows. I mean, just like Ted Lasso, this doesn't shy away from conflict or drama, but it's always wrapped in love and support. And even when there is strife, we know resolutions can be accomplished thanks to the outlooks that our characters retain. Now, the 8 episodes, they're short, but they manage to pack in a lot of storytelling without the show feeling like we're missing gaps of information or interactions. It's concise, but rich with background, some intriguing arcs, and then obviously laughs. I found myself laughing out loud every single episode. And some because of just the situations the characters find themselves in, but then also because of the timing and the wit of Spall and Smith. They are excellent together. But then how they play off of the supporting cast, that's hilarious. I mean, their families, which does include friends, are all a bit quirky, especially the parents. And watching Smith and Spall react to whatever has been said or done, even if the reaction doesn't involve dialogue, oh my gosh, it's so funny to watch. You can feel the exacerbation or surrender in their responses. And all of that, it's also thanks to the clever writing. The dialogue exchanges are smart, making them even funnier. Now, within this season, and really the show as a whole, many actions are created that provide predictable and obvious arcs for the characters. That doesn't take away from the impact all of the performances and the plot lines create. Just because I can tell where the story is headed doesn't mean that I don't want to watch the characters experience it. And the drama, it can be a bit exaggerated at times, but it still creates and then maintains opportunities for sweet resolutions. This season, we continue to watch the frustrating exchanges between Nikki and her sister Karen, played by Sean Brooke. And then, despite misunderstandings or strife, there's always a kind tone that prevents the show from becoming angry or hurtful. And sure, I know, it's an unrealistic look at families and relationships. That's exactly why I'm here. I mean, I want something positive and uplifting with excellent characters who have charming wit. That's exactly what we get. The struggles are real and relatable. I mean, like showing how Tyler, the younger of the siblings, he has what many might consider some odd quirks. In the previous seasons, he's had a rock as a friend, and then a desk lamp. But the way Smith and Spall, and especially Spall, interact with these oddities, it's heartwarming. There's more of that in the 4th season, and I love how it affords the opportunity to expand the tribe for Jason and Nikki. Their positivity, it just envelops others. And even when they mess up, because they do mess up quite often, the tenor of the story arc remains lovingly encouraging. As an example, Jason begins to coach Tyler's football team. And this provides a lot of unique challenges, but Jason gets to realize what his actions have done to the individuality of the kids, and then has to make decisions balancing what might be seen as right versus what is beneficial. And it's a small moment, but one with huge payoffs. And part of the overarching narrative for this season is Princess wanting to find her birth mom, and this creates a bunch of very touching and tear-inducing situations. And I love how the show also doesn't simplify or dismiss this emotional situation. There's good advice provided, but also some terrible, even damaging decisions. But the story doesn't trivialize the longing Princess has to just know why she and Tyler were given up, or all of the other emotions that accompany this sensitive topic. The characters are allowed to feel, and in turn, we are rewarded with captivating performances and storylines. Now, there's a circularity to this season, which it is nice, but also can be a bit devastating. The way elements are revealed, it is very clever and unique, but will also put you on the edge of your seat. Now, I'm impressed with all of the character growth that we've seen in the previous seasons, and now how it continues to work in this 4th. Everyone is experiencing change, and it's very rewarding to watch all of them improve in one way or another. Nikki and Jason, I think they're the ones who display the most, but watching characters like Vic, Jason's dad, begin to express some emotions and come to terms with feelings, it provides situations for a lot of laughs while also feeling genuine and earned within the progression. I do wish the seasons were longer. 8 episodes that are each 35-ish minutes, it just baits me and has me craving more. So despite the multi-year time jump creating some initial hesitations and disconnect, this 4th season continues to capture the heartwarming and hilarious adventures. Rafe Spall and Esther Smith share amazing chemistry, not only with each other, but with the extended cast, creating dynamics that are genuine, sweet, tense, and witty, all while maintaining an uplifting tone to keep the series firmly planted as one of those shows that you can always put on to brighten a mood. With relatable characters and charming scenarios, trying doesn't have to try and win our hearts. It did that from episode 1. There's no sex or nudity, a little profanity, and a little bit of violence. I give season 4 of Trying 4.5 out of 5 couches. So are you a fan of this show? Who's your favorite character? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, please give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe. I'm Chris. This is Movies and Munchies. Thanks for couching with me.